up, home bartenders? Let's make 3 refreshing highball cocktails for your next Christmas party. And look at these guys, beautiful colors. We have 3 themed Christmas highballs, green, red, and gold. Perfect for any Christmas party, any holiday party. So let's do it.
First one here is called the Grinch Highball. All right, starting by filling a Collins glass or highball glass with some ice. We're gonna go with 1.5 ounces of white rum. I'm using Eldorado here. Any white rum you got will work. There we go. After that, we want 1 ounce of a melon liqueur. Of course, Midori is the standard, but whichever green melon liqueur you have will work just fine. So full ounce of our Midori. Perfect. After that, we're gonna do just 1/2 ounce of a lime juice. You can go lemon here, doesn't really matter. And after that, we want a lemon lime soda. I'm using Sprite Zero, you know, trying to watch the sugar intake. But obviously any lemon lime soda, even if you had like a Jarritos, which is actually green, you'll just get even more green flavor. You can even use Mountain Dew here if you want. Yeah. So then we're going to give that a quick stir, and then to amp up that green color and also just give it a nice shimmer effect, I'm using a little bit of cocktail glitter or edible glitter. Just drop that in, give it a good mix, and look at that beautiful neon ecto green color. Looks amazing, just like the Grinch. All right, drop a straw and garnish with a lime wedge.
Starting with the Grinch Highball. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Midori, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, hey, it tastes fine. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Midori, but you know, the melon liqueur is there. It's nice and sweet. The rum is delicious. And then you have Sprite. I do like lemon lime soda, so yeah, this is nice and refreshing. Just what a highball should be. Let's move on.
Let's do a Christmas riff on the dark and stormy. This is the Bright and Cheery. We're gonna fill a Collins glass once again with ice. We're going with 1.5 ounces of spiced rum. That's my homemade spiced rum, so make sure to check out that recipe. 1.5 ounces in the glass. We're then gonna go with 1/2 ounce of my homemade cranberry syrup. I love this stuff. I've made so many recipes with this stuff, so make sure to check out that recipe, make the syrup, make some cocktails. It's amazing. We're gonna do a little bit of lime juice as well. All right, lime juice or lemon, again, doesn't really matter. And then to top this one off, we're gonna be using this cranberry ginger ale. You could use any red soda. I've made this with some strawberry soda before, it works just as well. A little more ice to top it off. Keep going with the soda, and just like the last one, we're gonna give it a stir and then use a little bit of edible glitter. I've got some red glitter this time, obviously. Just sprinkle that on, give it a good mix with the spoon, and just watch that red color pop, and it starts to shimmer and glitter. It's awesome. Just looks great. Drop a straw and garnish with some cranberries.
The Bright and Cheery cocktail. Now, the funny thing about this one is it's kind of a riff on a dark and stormy. I've made this one for Halloween. We called it the Dark and Bloody. And now we just use basically the same ingredients, but perked it up for a Christmas cocktail, calling it the Bright and Cheery. Okay, so we've got the spiced rum, which is gonna give us some nice spices. We've got our homemade cranberry syrup. Now that was different than what we did for Halloween. We used cinnamon syrup then, but now we have the cranberry syrup. It's gonna add a little more spice and a little more Christmas flavor. And then we top it off with the cranberry ginger ale. So it's not gonna have the bite of a dark and stormy, which is technically a mule. Does it with ginger beer. This is gonna have just a nice ginger cranberry flavor. It's refreshing, it's fizzy, it's fruity, but you get all those nice spices from the spiced rum and a little bit from the cranberry syrup. This is phenomenal. Guys, we are 2 highballs down, 1 more highball to go. If you like the video so far, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that little bell, get notified when we release new content, because we're doing lots of Christmas content this year, and you don't want to miss out.
For our last highball tonight, we are making the Glasgow Mule, and we're just gonna make it a little more Christmassy. All right, so starting, obviously, highball glass filled with ice once again. We're doing 1.5 ounces of a blended scotch. I'm using Isla Mist. It's my favorite blended scotch for cocktails. It's nice and smoky, so that's what I'm using. But whatever scotch you have on hand will work just fine. Up next, we need half an ounce of an elderflower liqueur using Saint Germain. Half an ounce. Pour that in. We're then going to do half an ounce of lemon juice this time. Whatever citrus you got. There we go. And then we're just going to top it with ginger beer. Now, I know that the traditional Glasgow Mule does have a dash of Angostura. You can add that if you want. I didn't. All right, a little more ice, a little more ginger beer. Now, this one's heading in the gold direction, but obviously it needs a little bit of that edible glitter to push it over the gold edge and into... Look at that. Look at that shimmer. I love it. It's so nice. Okay, just stir that in. Keep stirring. And you got yourself a beautiful gold drink. Okay, drop a Christmas straw in there and garnish with a lemon wedge.
The Glasgow Mule, or this is kind of a Christmas version of the Glasgow Mule. It didn't really change all that much. But we've got scotch, we've got some elderflower liqueur, and we have ginger beer. I think the Glasgow Mule has a dash of Ango, which I didn't do, but you could definitely do it. And then, of course, our gold glitter to give it that wonderful color. Smoky scotch, floral sweetness, and then that ginger beer kick. This is just a fantastic highball. I'm a little biased here because I love all mules, but this is fantastic. All right, it's rating time, guys. I think a lot of you know me, you know how I'm gonna rate this. I'm just gonna go, I usually start with number 1, I'm gonna start with number 3 and put in 3rd place the Grinch Highball, mainly because I'm just not a big fan of Midori and melon flavored liqueur, but it's still a nice, refreshing highball cocktail. So it really comes down to these two. And I'm a little biased because I absolutely love mules and I love scotch, and this is a fantastic mule. However, if we're in the Christmas spirit, I'm still gonna give first place to the Bright and Cheery because that cranberry syrup and that spiced rum, oh, they're just made for each other. That is fantastic. And in 2nd place, we'll give it to the Glasgow Mule, just because it's still a fantastic mule. And my God, but all 3 of these guys, if you make this for a party, highballs are great because they're not overly boozy, they're refreshing. You can drink more of it because there's a lot of mixer in there and it's bubbly. So these are just the perfect cocktails for a Christmas party. So I hope you give one of these a try, or all of them a try for your next Christmas party. Get some cocktail glitter. It's a lot of fun, especially for parties. If you're hosting, putting a little bit of glitter in a cocktail makes it shimmer, makes that color pop. Fantastic, all right? And what's a Christmas party without eggnog? So if you haven't already, you still got time to make your aged eggnog and have it ready for Christmas, all right? So check out that video, and if you wanna see our entire playlist of Christmas cocktails, check out this playlist, not video, but playlist right here. Otherwise, guys, we will see you in the next one. Cheers.